It is January 2nd, 2009, start of the new year, so just wanted to do something a little bit different, talking about grilling. And nothing says love like grilling in the middle of winter. And I do a lot of grilling, and I really don't care what time of year it is. I come out and hit the grill, and sometimes it's a real quick trip out, back and forth, but that's what I do. Here is the view of my lovely yard, and a couple vehicles down there. There's our pool, which is shut for the winter, of course. The sun peeking over the mountain there as we're approaching sunset, because it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, which is a little early for us to eat, but we're doing it anyway. Usually, you know, here's my grill, which is looking a little bit disgusting. What I usually do before I start, I'm doing this one-handed, so be impressed, is I rip off a sheet of aluminum foil, grab some aluminum foil, or for our friends over in England, aluminium foil. Okay, clean off the grill a little bit. I'm not a big fan of cleaning the grill, and I don't like those brushes because I think they get all cruddy and nasty, so I usually just use a piece of tin foil. Rub it down a little bit and get the worst of it off. And I think most of what goes on in the grill stays on the grill. That's another saying. What goes on the grill stays on the grill? I don't know. So anyway, I usually start up the grill, crank both sides to maximum flames, and close that up and let it cook off for a little bit, so there'll be nothing left by the time it's time to cook tonight's dinner, which is going to be some fresh salmon. So what we're doing is throwing some salmon on the grill, and I'm showing you just the way that I do it. We usually try to get wild salmon, not farm-raised salmon, and I also get salmon that has the skin on it, because I think that this is like the best method of grilling, is that we throw the salmon on the grill just like that. I try to throw it as hard as I can because it makes a loud, satisfying noise when it hits the grill. And then I take the paper and toss it to the side and throw a little extra virgin olive oil. Not really a commercial for Filippo Berio, but there it is. So I'll put a little, this already has a little bit of grill mark on it. Put a little bit of olive oil on there and spritz that around with the you know, little thing. What's that called, honey?
A baster?
Yeah, the baster. We like doing salmon because salmon is very rich in Omega-3's, which, if you're paying any attention to any of my videos, you know how big we are into Omega-3's. And salmon is also very low in mercury. You hear a lot about fish, you know, getting contaminated from mercury and from eating smaller fish and whatnot, but salmon is one of the lowest levels of influence by mercury. Not mercury the planet, we're talking about mercury the element, but there you go. So now the fish is on the grill, and we'll wait about 10 minutes and come back out and then work it over a little bit and show you how we do that. Okay, here we are at phase 2. That was about 10 minutes or so that the salmon was on the grill, and here's the reason pretty much that I get salmon with skin, because I tried grilling fish before without the skin, and I'd always have trouble with it falling through, but if this works out well, the skin just stays right on the grill like that, and basically I'm flipping this back over, and then we'll give it another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll be good to go. As you see, the skin stays right there on the grill. And then later on, like tomorrow maybe, I'll come back and get it off the grill, get the skin off the grill. This is really nice. Makes it very easy. And I'm just sliding it in. And you can see it works out pretty well every time. Once in a while I miss on a flip, but that's about it. And if I try to take too big a piece, like right now, I'm going to try to get the whole bit. Sometimes I'll get a little bit of skin, but not usually. It comes off pretty easily. See? There we go again. Flip that over. And this probably is done now, but I like to give it a little bit of extra time. I've never had an occasion when it came out dry. So there's phase 2. And we'll be out and we'll throw it on the plate and be delicious salmon for dinner. So it's been about another, I don't know, 5 or 7 minutes maybe since we flipped those over. And you can tell by the color, they're definitely done. I'll get my fingers on them. I'll slide it to the side. Throw that on the plate. And we'll take this salmon in and add it to the veggies and the salad. Have a nice balanced meal. Sure, a wild salmon trying to escape. Speaking of a wild salmon, that's our dog, Rosie. She likes to star in videos occasionally herself, which you may see that later. So, next thing I do is I always turn off the propane and wait until the grill flickers out, because you don't want to accidentally have propane in your system, which might cause accidents. I also do OSHA training, so I'm very cautious around propane because people take it for granted. Anyway, there's our salmon for the evening, and this is Rob Britt reporting for the All Health Network. Back at you tomorrow. See ya. And here we are, ready to eat dinner. Have the vitamins and minerals and the supplements. The lovely looking salmon, which we just pulled off the grill. Some beets and a nice salad. Bon appetit.